Rishi Sunak embodies everything that's gone wrong with the Conservative Party. You know, he talks about not being prepared to cut taxes until inflation is under control. Well, inflation has been under control until recently for the last 11 years. And yet we've got a taxation level which is the highest it's been since World War II. How did that happen? His strapline for his campaign is rebuilding the economy. Well, that's an admission of failure. His premise for being elected leader is to fix the problems he's created. You know, if you vote for Rishi Sunak, it's continuity catastrophe. Penny Mordaunt hasn't got a clue about the economy. I've heard her interviewed on it. She goes absolutely silent. She's looking to dodge the question, so she hasn't got a clue. The strongest candidate here, I think, on the economy, and let's face it, the economy is the most important issue, is Liz Truss. Liz Truss is, she's the most experienced minister, actually. She, with the exception of Rishi, who's got really bad experience, you've got Liz Truss, who understands the economy, I think. She understands Brexit. She has the tools at her disposal to deliver what we need. And so I think by a process of elimination, Liz needs to be up there.
Wow, it's not exactly gushing praise. But let's talk a bit more about this, because, one thing that people say about Liz Truss is when it comes to charisma, perhaps she is found wanting. And one thing I've got from watching that hustings is all of them seem to fit that. I could almost hear the sort of soft words of spin doctors in their ears saying, oh, here's a mantra, repeat it, repeat it. I didn't get a sense of anyone's personality or any sort of glimmer of authenticity.
None of them were speaking their minds. They were all speaking to what they felt they needed to say. And that's distressing. And I'm not going back to Suella again, but Suella spoke her mind. And rather unwisely, the night before Boris Johnson was knifed, she admitted that she'd run for the candidacy. And I know that came across to a lot of people as kind of tin-eared. But that was Suella, because asked a question, she just gave a straight answer. And we're not getting that from these candidates. They're all playing...
Kemi may be a little bit...
Well, even with Kemi in that interview just now, I felt Kemi was feeling... It just didn't feel natural. The way she was speaking wasn't natural. Rishi's the most polished. But I don't want a polished politician. I want a politician who's got convictions. We've had 12 years of mediocre centre-left Tory automatons. What we need is a new Prime Minister with a genuinely new vision. Not, we'll look at taxes when inflation is under control. We'll rebuild the economy when we get an opportunity to do. But right now, we're really not going to do too much. I don't want that. I want someone who's got a really impressive vision for the UK and feels it.